Hi, Colin. It's Wednesday. Colin, I'm a little confused about a lot of things in my life. Like the fact that I'm gonna be a senior in a couple days. Or like the fact that I pay taxes and have a job at all. And the fact that you, one of my best friends, are now a legal adult. I guess, Colin, when I say that I'm a little confused about a lot of things, the fact is that I'm a lot confused about a few things, and the thing is that I am not ready for any of us to grow up or pretend to be grown up. Because, Colin, as your odd recitation of the Gettysburg Address so beautifully demonstrates, and like 12-year-old me once thought, age is but a number. Because being 18 doesn't necessarily mean that you are an adult. It just means that you're legal for some things. Colin, as you can probably see, I'm struggling to wrap my mind around the idea of adulthood and legal adulthood and what this all entails. Because especially in America, adulthood is kind of weird. Like, Colin, technically I'm not an adult, but because I have a job, I still pay taxes. Those taxes are limited, but I do have to pay into Social Security and other public funds, and I pay that at the state and the federal level. And that's weird to me. I'm happy to do it because I support the idea of a more socialized state where people look out for each other and care for each other and we evenly distribute the wealth, even though that's not really the state that we live in. But these are things that I am totally okay with doing. But at the same time, American adulthood is really weird to me. For example, Colin, now that you're 18, you can buy cigars and cigarettes, and you can buy lottery tickets, and you can enlist in the military. But Colin, you cannot buy alcohol, and you cannot get a rental car, and odds are pretty good that your credit score is non-existent, which means you probably can't get a hotel room, or apply for a loan, or try and get a house. So, Colin, I guess what I'm trying to say is that even though you are an adult, you are still very limited. You can vote, but you can't get a rental car. Okay, all of my fumbling around the issue basically comes down to this. I don't really understand what adulthood is supposed to be, and I don't understand why we treat adulthood, especially in this country and in our social standing, as though it's some big thing. I don't feel like there's much to be achieved. I mean, adulthood is basically just more responsibilities and more personal responsibilities, and I guess with those things comes some degree of freedom, but also comes the degree of responsibility to others, which is, by its very nature, not freeing. Colin, I guess part of the reason I'm so hung up on this is because I'm also going to be a legal adult soon, and I'm still trying to figure out what that means for me, and I guess I'm using you and some of my other friends who are going to be turning 18 before me as guinea pigs? I'm strictly trying to figure out what the lay of the land is and what I can learn from you guys. Colin, there's an XKCD comic that talks about making adulthood whatever you want it to be, because this is our time. Adulthood is whatever you want it to be. So let's make it awesome. But at the same time, that's really hard to do because no one really knows exactly what we're supposed to be doing because there are no set rules. Colin, I do not understand adulthood, and you are not ready for adulthood, and I'm not ready for adulthood, and I'm not even sure what this word adulthood means anymore. But that's okay. Colin, happy birthday, congratulations on making it 18 years, and I hope that you continue to prosper and do awesome things. Colin, I guess I'm just gonna finish this video off by saying happy birthday, and I will see you on Saturday.